In the Heart of the Word. Reflections by Father Joseph Mary, SCTJM, on the daily readings from the Holy Mass, Thursday of the 17th week of Ordinary Time. The Great Parable of the Kingdom.
God bless you, dear family. Today in the Heart of the Word, Jesus asks when he concludes the parables in Matthew chapter 13, do you understand these things? Do we understand the parables? The mustard seed, the leaven, the dough, the net, the pearl, the treasure. Who's the mustard seed? Who's the pearl? Who's the treasure? Jesus is. And what is the leaven? The power of grace to transform us so that we become witnesses and apostles who can help transform the world. When Jesus concludes his teaching, his disciples ask why he teaches in parables. Matthew writes that Jesus taught only through parables, and without parables he did not teach. But Jesus taught the Our Father, the Beatitudes, the Ten Commandments. What does Matthew mean? The parables are a way of saying that material, ordinary things in life are signs that point to the mystery of God. But the great parable, the ordinary reality that speaks to us of the mystery of God, is Christ. The great parable is the incarnation. My brothers and sisters, Jesus is the parable. He is constantly teaching in parables because his sacred humanity is the sacred vessel, the sacred mystery through which he teaches, heals, delivers, and redeems us. The incarnation is the great parable of God, and its power continues in the church through the sacraments, these 7 material signs instituted by Christ that give grace. The kingdom of God is truly in our midst. We have only to open our eyes and to see his extraordinary love. Do we understand these things? Jesus is the great parable of the kingdom, and he is alive, and he still teaches by the power of the incarnation through the sacraments. Let us listen to these words of Mother Adela. Maybe as we contemplate with love the pierced heart of Jesus that has so loved humanity, we will ready ourselves to love him with all our hearts, and we will seek with all of our strength to be transformed into the image and likeness of his heart, to become living parables of the kingdom of God. All for the heart of Jesus, through the heart of Mary.